Welcome back to Financial Development 101. I'm Antonio Sodillo, a certified financial planner with Evergreen Financial Partners. Today, we're talking about bonds, what they are and how they're used. Let's go. Simply put, a bond is a loan made by an investor to a borrower instead of going to a bank. The borrower uses the money to fund its operations, and the investor will receive interest until the loan is repaid in full. Think of it like a generous IOU agreement between the investor and the borrower that includes all the details of the loan and its payments. Bonds are used by companies, federal governments, agencies, and municipalities. For example, BioStay wants to build a new factory. It's going to cost them $5 million. They're going to issue the $5 million in bonds and will repay investors over the next 20 years with an interest rate set at 3% per year. As an investor, you decide to purchase some of BioStay bonds in the amount of $100,000. As a result, you'll be paid interest of $3,000 per year, making back your initial $100,000 investment plus interest. The interest rate of the bond is tied to the creditworthiness of the entity. The value is determined by many factors, including the financial strength of the entity, what current interest rates are on bonds of similar structure, and how much time is left until maturity. An investor doesn't have to hold onto a bond all the way through its maturity date. It can be put up for auction for other investors to bid on them for purchase. Let's go back to our previous example of the BioStay bonds. It's now 5 years later and you want to sell out of your bonds. But new bonds on the market similar to BioStay's are currently carrying an interest rate of 5%. For that reason, interested investors during the auction may only offer $97,000 for your bond since they have a lower interest rate of 3%. On the other hand, if current interest rates are lower at 1.5%, your BioStay bonds become more attractive, driving up demand and maybe the price. In this case, interested investors could offer to buy your bonds for a higher dollar amount of $103,000. Investing in bonds is complex. Discussing your personal situation with a professional is always best to avoid common mistakes and pitfalls. If you'd like to learn more, please contact our office to schedule a call, in-person meeting, or video Zoom. Thank you very much. See you on the next one.